Alright, so today I am unboxing and giving my initial impressions for White's C350-CS boot in cinnamon waxed flesh. Alright, so looks like they give you two Kilties, just like their other boots, and then two pairs of laces. Alright, so yeah, this is the White C350-CS boot in cinnamon wax flesh. I'm really excited because very excited to try out this, sort of wedge sole from Vibram. It's got a little bit of an arch, but considered a wedge sole, so I'm really excited to try that out. Wedge soles, you're supposed to get more support on your foot because more of your foot is being supported by a larger area size. So I'm really excited to try that out and see how that feels. And yeah, I am really excited to try out this leather. This is Horween's cinnamon wax flesh. So you can see the smooth part. The smooth part of the leather is inside, whereas this is the rough out. So I'm not sure if you can tell, but this is just coated in a very thick layer of wax. And so this leather is pretty durable, very low maintenance. I'm excited to really beat these things up. And so as you wear this boot and beat it up more, the fibers will expose themselves and you'll be able to see some of the nap from the rough out and give it a really nice look. But I actually just got this leather as a work leather because I want to wear these boots for work, and rough out is not the most waterproof. In fact, rough out leathers absorb water very easily, so that's why I wanted to get a waxed flesh. That's why I'm excited to wear these for work, because I wanted a leather that I can beat up. I don't have to worry about taking care of it. It's going to be resistant to water, and it's going to have a nice look the more I beat it up. So another cool thing about this boot is that besides the sole being a wedge, you can see it's got an extra layer of leather right here under the midsole. So the midsole goes from the front all the way to the back. You can see there's this layer of leather that only goes from the back, and it's skived down right where the arch is because it's supposed to help give more arch support for this model of boots. So I'm also really excited because I know that one thing with wedges, I've read online that wedge soles don't give the best arch support, and so the way White's combats that is by adding this extra layer of leather here. It's called a lineman shank that beefs up this arch to give you that extra arch support. So I'm also really happy to try that out. I think I'm going to love these boots for work because not only is the leather really beautiful, and I'm hoping this wedge will give me some nice support for my foot, but I'm also excited that there's a good amount of arch support in this boot despite it being a wedge sole. No speed hooks on this one, but still, I think that's okay. Tongue isn't fully gusseted. It's gusseted up to looks like just up to the 5th eyelet. So that's still really good. Take a look at inside. This looks really similar to the C350 Cruiser, but this just has the wedge sole and has the lineman shank for the extra arch support. But I really like that C350 Cruiser silhouette, and when I saw this boot in cinnamon wax flesh, I thought, wow, this would be a really good work boot for me. I walk on a lot of rocks and gravel and pavement, so really excited to try this leather out and break in this boot. Here's a look at the other boot. I think these look really nice. I am not a fan of the look of kilties. I prefer, if I had to wear them, I definitely would want to wear no-show kilties, but I think I'm definitely going to wear them to try and keep this layer of wax on this tongue there as long as possible. The wax layer will wear out much quicker because of these metal eyelets right here. The backings on these metal eyelets aren't covered, so these will scrape against the tongue and really wear down this wax layer fast. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything about these boots. You know, besides having that, you know, Vibram wedge sole and this upper leather coming from the famous Horween Tannery from Chicago. Yeah, I wish I had some speed hooks, but I think this actually makes it look really clean. Just all eyelets look really clean. But I do prefer speed hooks because I don't like spending a lot of time unlacing and relacing. But yeah, let's see. One thing I actually didn't notice before was the stitching actually goes, or at least one row of stitching goes all the way around the boot, 360 degrees. And I didn't notice that before. See, there's the double row stitch down on the uppers. I'm assuming that this singular row that goes all the way around is there to attach these layers together, because the stitching doesn't go through to the bottom of the sole. It stops somewhere in these layers. You see how there's the midsole, then there's this lineman shank, and then there's a rubber slip sole, looks like right underneath that. And I'm pretty sure that this stitching probably stops right there at that rubber slip sole to hold all these layers together and to make it easier for cobblers to resole these boots when they need to resole them. I think I've been super lucky with White's boots. Someone did comment on my unboxing of the C350 Cruiser that they, when they ordered a pair of boots from White's, I guess they had some pretty bad quality control. Yeah, this boot is gorgeous. Really happy with it. Look at the stitching, looks really beautiful. Eyelets look really clean. Everything just looks really clean. This leather looks amazing. The quality control has been great for me. All the boots I've gotten have looked really nice and clean and gorgeous. But yeah, give me, I don't know, if you guys have, ordered from White's, let me know what you guys, experience with their quality control. If you've had any, bad experiences, or if you've had all good experiences like me. Alrighty. These feel great. I love the fit of them. I think I got 10D, and this is I believe this is their 55 last. So these fit great. The downside with using the Kilty is it takes up more space here, so I can't cinch the laces down as tight as I could normally would without the Kilty. So these actually look pretty wide, and I'm hoping that as I break these in more, I'll be able to close this gap. But yeah, I really like these. These feel really good. The Kilty is not actually really wide enough. It's a pretty skinny Kilty. Some of these eyelets aren't even being covered by it, so it's kind of making the use of the Kilty pointless. I really like the Kilty sold by Dale's Leatherworks. I feel like he's got a really good shape to him. Almost looks like a light bulb shape, where it's skinny at the end, but then gets wider to really cover those eyelets. So I think I might actually grab some. I think I might have to order some Kilties from Dale's Leatherworks, because these Kilties too skinny. Look at that. I guess I should mention, the arch support is good. Definitely not as high as the Drew's contractor boots, but these, because it's on the 55 last, these do have really good arch support. I think I will definitely have to bring you guys updates on how they're wearing over like a month or 6 months or a year, because I've only worn these for like, what, 10 minutes, and I think they're already becoming one of my favorite boots. Yeah, that's everything I have for you guys today. I really appreciate your time. Thank you guys for watching.